been a blessing to be here every Friday and to have a mom as my spiritual mom. And it's been a blessing through all these years to have her and sometimes to bring her to church every Sunday and talk to her, and sometimes we go eat together and hear all the stories that she had telling me. It's so precious that I will never forget. I really love her a lot. It's just like my second mom. I can imagine not to have her around here. It's very hard for me. And that's all I can say. The Lord bless her, because I think we will need several helpers to carry all the grounds that she will have in together.
Let me read a couple of them. When I got this letter, she had a ticket for next Friday, and it's a Yuntong. Can you wait until I come? Can you change it? I really want to join your fellowship, but my ticket is 21. I tried to change it, I could not. Would you please postpone it to next Friday, September 22nd? And I read that letter, I almost cried. And Yuntong, came from mainland China here, and I was just staying at Millie's place where Emil lives. She came to know the Lord here. And was she baptized here? I don't remember. Was she baptized here? Anyhow, I don't know. But anyhow, she came to know the Lord here, and she's been sharing her faith, and she's coming next Friday. And of course, we are going to meet her and take her to USC place. And then another one, Camila Q. How many of you remember Camila?
Oh, yeah,
right, the girl from the Philippines. So let me tell you, I wish I can be there when you all pay tribute to Mom Herren for the love and hospitality she has shown to international students through the years. But since I am thousands of miles away, please tell Mom Herren for me that she is remembered, especially these days as she recovers from her broken leg. Please print a copy of this email for her. Mom Herren, thank you so much for serving the Lord and opening your house to all of us. In as much as you have done these things to the least of them, you did it to me. I will always remember you and your example. Camila Q from the Philippines. Okay.
I wanted to. I thought you might mention him, but
being the son of a governor and coming here, and he was, in a small place. He was living in a small one-room apartment, and he felt so homesick. And so the dean of the Woodbury University called me. She called me and told, here is a young man from Addis Ababa. He's the son of a governor, and he wants to go back. In fact, he called his home last night that he's coming back. Send me the ticket. He said, any way you can help. So I just went down within about 15-20 minutes. I was at that dean's room, and he was right there at Dibebe, really feeling homesick. I talked with him a couple of hours there, and then took him to Mom. And Mom became a mom, real mom. And he decided to stay here. And in about within 6 months, he became a Christian, accepted Jesus Christ, and he brought his wife, Sahai. Later, of course, that was the time, a girlfriend. And they were married, and then they had 3 sons. But it happened that about 2-3 years back, only Lord knows, he died of, what was the reason? Cancer?
Brain tumor.
Yeah, brain tumor. And died, and we were at his funeral. And Sahai and the 3 daughters live in Corona. Yeah. So I still remember the days, almost at least 2 or 3 days a week he would come here. He would come and walk and stay away with Mom. And he wrote, and he's later, you remember the revolution, his brother was killed, several people in his family were killed, and his father was a governor, was deposed of his governorship. It all happened, but anyhow, I still remember that. Thank you for telling. And even Silu, I forgot to tell you, Silu comes from a Jain family. That's a Hindu sect, which is a very, special group. Jain group is they won't even eat, they won't even hurt a fly or an ant. That's the group, very orthodox Hindu group. but he came to know the Lord, of course, in Kenya. And then as soon as he came, you know, our buddies and Alan McCanley's were the ones who helped him. So anyhow, these are the stories. Only eternity will tell the stories and all things that has happened. Nobody can tell you. So many. I have collected so many stories in the early 70s and the 80s, early 80s. So many. Average attendance here was 60 to 70. Average attendance. Summertime it was usually go even above. Earlier days it was so many. And even from right before the Iranian Revolution, we had Iranians coming here. Couldn't believe. One time I had hundreds of them. So this was a place where they found a refuge, a home away from home. And Mom, so we love you and just want to thank God for you and your ministry. And I forgot to tell that, Mom and Pop, they wanted to go to India as missionaries. They could not. Mom went, but Pop could not. Mom went later, just for visiting. And they came down here, Pop was a OBGYN, gynecologist. And he became the chairman of and head of the Department of Gynecology at the Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital. He was also an elder at Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital. In the early 50s, I think it is 47 or 48, the word got out that here there is a doctor in Hollywood, gynecologist who is great and who has a special care for foreigners. And who are the ones who really took advantage? The Indians. Indian ladies would very seldom go to a male gynecologist. But when they heard, those days there was there was no single, not a single female gynecologist around here. That's what I heard from Pop. And they came to Dr. Herren. And Dr. Herren delivered hundreds and thousands of Indian women in their delivery. And then what happened? Mom, who was a registered nurse working with Pop, resigned her job. You know what she did? Just for this purpose. As soon as the baby was born, after 3 days, Mom will bring the baby and the mother to one of the rooms and give that room there, and Mom will take care of them for 2 to 3 weeks. All the family members will come and visit. Like Kirith told, I still remember, Kirith's parents and the brothers and sisters all were here up to 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. And Mom will be giving them tea and coffee at 12:30 midnight, 1 a.m. And I remember his father was asking me, who in the world will do this at 1 a.m.? She is making coffee for us. She could be sleeping. And his father was asking me, I have never seen such love. And so Mom resigned her job as a registered nurse and chartered in. This is the 50s. And then these people were coming, and then she said, somebody told, why don't you have a class for these people who come? And in 1953, Mom and Pop started the Bible class for people like us. And that's the way it started. It's been going on for 47 years. Last July, I think it is July 23rd, it started. I have all the stories written up. One of these days we will be producing a story about Mom. Anyhow, this is the story about Mom. Mom, once again we thank you. And we want to thank the Lord for you, for bringing you and raising you up for a great ministry such as this. Okay? Any final word? Last chance. Okay, one last. Okay.